For 11 years I've kept up this lie. And I just can't do it anymore. You guys, I'm really struggling to find the words for this one. First off, I just want to say that I'm so sorry to you guys. I've been living a lie. And I have been for the last 11 years. And this is so hard to say. My whole channel is a lie. I can't do any of these impressions. All of this has been AI. And I know what you're gonna say. That AI has only really become a thing in the last few years. You've been doing this for 11. How have you been, faking it with AI before AI was a thing? AI was around before the last couple years. A couple years ago is just when, the general public found out about it. I had a couple friends in tech, and they were developing a new AI, one that was specifically around voices and voice acting. And they knew that I was interested in it, and they knew that I love cartoons. So they asked me, hey, Brian, will you test this for us? And we weren't going to share it anywhere. It was just going to be just a test for my friends. So, I sang Let It Go with all the voices. It wasn't meant to be seen by anybody. It was just meant to be like a test. It was just meant to be a test. And then without me knowing, they posted it, and it went crazy. And then instead of just trying to build a new AI software, it turned into, let's build this YouTube channel. And they wanted me to be the face of it. And they said, oh, it's just you doing impressions. It's not that big of a deal. People aren't going to get that attached. Nobody's going to be super inspired by this. It's just silly, goofy fun. Even if you do say that it's fake, nobody's going to get upset. But then I saw so many of you guys who it had impacted. And I was so upset. I was so upset that this was their mentality, and I regret saying yes, which is why I'm coming out to make this video. It's gone too far. It's gone way too far. And I just have to come clean. These are not my voices. It's all AI software. I was just using it before people knew about it, but now that people know about it, we're gonna get found out eventually, so I'm trying to get ahead of the curve so I can admit what we've done before things get too bad. So that's it. That's it. Now I know what some of y'all are thinking, but Brian, how can this all be AI? I've met you in person and I've heard you do it. We decided we'd save some time on editing and be able to do these live appearances and stuff. So I agreed to have a small chip put into my throat so that anytime I talked, it would be an AI voice that would come out. So right now, this is not my normal voice. This is an AI software that's in my throat that just sounds like what I would normally sound like before all of this happened. And then now I can switch to other characters. But it's not because I'm doing it, it's because we have that software in there. So yeah, if I want to go to Goofy, we can go to Goofy. But that's not me. I'm sure you guys are also saying, but you've done voiceover work. You've worked with Disney and Sony, and heck, you were Dracula. And those were fake too. I talked to the studios about it. They knew. And I told them, it's hey, I'll still do it. We can get the publicity from my followers. And you look good, helping out just a kid on YouTube. So help me make these AI voices sound good. And, we can make this something good. And they agreed. And that's how I've done it. For 11 years I've kept up this lie. And I just can't do it anymore. This is not fair to you guys. So many of you guys reach out just how inspired you are, and how much I've impacted your lives, and that I'm over here just making everything up. I'm sorry. But today marks a new day. Today is the day that we start telling the truth on this channel, all the time. And you want to know something? We're going to start right now with this video, with this truth. That it's an April Fool's Day video. Yeah, none of this was true. It's all just a load of hooey. I'm sure most of y'all probably figured it out before you got this far, but just in case you didn't, nah, it's all just made up. Did I get you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but if I did, hope you guys have a very happy April Fool's Day. And if I didn't get you, still hope you have a happy April Fool's Day.